This video instructs you on how to administer the visual acuity screening using the ODK Data Collection app and the Peak Visual Acuity app. Let's get started. The visual acuity screening will be performed once on each eye separately and once using both eyes together. If you need guidance with conducting the visual acuity screening, follow the instructions in the ODK Manual. Before beginning the screening, you should check to make sure the phone is on. If it is off, turn on the phone by holding down the power button on the right side for 3 seconds. Once the phone is on, unlock the phone using the password in the ODK Manual. Then, locate and open the ODK app. Select Fill Blank Form and enter the participant's study ID 2 times as prompted to confirm the ID is correct. The study ID is from the blood draw label. Next, select the date. Ask the participant the questions on the first few pages of the ODK app. Press Next at the bottom of the page when you are finished with each page. You will need to stand 2 meters from the participant during the visual acuity screening. Give the participant the end of the study string and have them hold the end of the string near their eyes. Take the other end of the string and walk until the string is fully stretched out when held at eye level with the participant. You will be 2 meters apart. Ask the participant to let go of the string and let it drop to the floor. If the participant normally wears glasses to see at a distance, they should wear their glasses during this screening. When you reach the ODK page that says Visual Acuity Screening, briefly explain the visual acuity measurement to the participant. You can say something like, "We will now screen your distance vision in your right eye, left eye, and both eyes together." You should sit for this screening. You will see the letter E on the screen, and this letter will rotate so that the letters are facing to the right, which is a normal E, up, down, or to the left. Each time the E changes direction, you should point in the direction that the E is facing. The E will get smaller and harder to see. If you cannot tell which direction the E is facing, tell me that you cannot see the E, and I will skip to the next E. When you are ready to begin the screening, select the Launch button to start the visual acuity screening. If there is a glare on the screen, a message will pop up that says, "Make sure you are not reflecting any light with your device." Adjust your positioning so there is no glare on the phone screen, and press OK. You may need to use the string to measure 2 meters distance again if you have moved from your original position. At this point, you should confirm that you see a large letter E on the phone. You are ready to begin the visual acuity screening with the participant. Start by screening their right eye. Ask the participant to cover their left eye with the occluder, making sure that they are looking through the large circle with their right eye, without the pinhole slide in place. Using both hands, hold the phone horizontally in front of you at the participant's approximate eye level. Instruct the participant to point what direction the E is facing. Swipe the screen in the direction that the participant indicates, regardless of what direction the E is facing. You will hear a noise and feel a vibration from the phone as feedback that the response was registered. The E has now switched to another direction. Ask the participant again what direction the E is facing and swipe the phone according to their response. Continue prompting the participant and swiping the phone with their response until you hear the final noise and feel the vibration from the phone. This indicates that you have completed the screening for the right eye. If the participant cannot make out which direction the E is facing, you should skip that E by shaking the phone. You will hear this noise when you have successfully skipped that E. When you show the participant the next E, prompt them to try again to tell you which direction it is facing. If they still cannot see which direction it is facing, shake the phone again to skip to the next letter. You may have to skip multiple E's before the participant is able to see the E well enough to tell you which direction it is facing. Even if the participant has to skip some letters, the exam will continue until it has determined a score for the participant and you hear the final noise. When you have completed the exam, look at the phone and confirm that you see the right eye score recorded on the ODK page. This will appear as a number between 0.0 and 4.0 after the words right eye result. Then press Next in the bottom right corner to move to the left eye. It is important to confirm that the page says Left Eye Visual Acuity at the top before pressing Launch to begin the next screening. Otherwise, you will overwrite the previous screening result. Instruct the participant to now cover their right eye with the occluder so they are only using their left eye to see. Hold the phone at the participant's eye level and repeat the same steps to conduct the screening with the left eye. After you have completed the screening with the left eye and confirmed that you see the left eye score on the ODK form, press Next again to conduct the screening with both eyes. The participant will not need the occluder for this screening. Confirm that the page says Binocular Visual Acuity at the top and press Launch to begin the screening. After completing the screening with both eyes, confirm that you see the score on the ODK form and press Next. Some participants may not be able to see any of the E's from a 2-meter distance. When this happens, the visual acuity screening will prompt you to move to 1 meter in front of the participant and try again. Have the participant hold the study string near their eyes again and walk to the 1-meter knot in the middle of the string. Conduct the visual acuity screening from the 1-meter distance in the eye that prompted the shorter distance. If the participant can complete the exam at this distance, great. If the participant could not see any of the letter E's at a 1-meter distance, the app will prompt you to move the phone 30 centimeters from the participant. The string has a knot 30 centimeters from each end of the string. Hand the participant the end of the string to hold up to their eyes again and hold the phone so that it is at the first knot 30 centimeters from the participant's eyes. Then have the participant count the number of bars on the foam screen. At the bottom of the foam screen, you should tap Can See if the participant correctly identifies the number of bars and Can't See if the participant does not correctly identify the number of bars. If the participant cannot discern the number of bars, the app will prompt you to show them a moving bar. Hold the phone close to the participant's eye and ask if they can see the movement of the bar. At the bottom of the foam screen, you should tap Can See if the participant can see the bar moving and Can't See if the participant cannot see the bar moving. If the participant cannot see the bar moving, the app will prompt you to shine a light towards the participant's eye. When you press Done, the phone flashlight will turn on for you to use. Swipe the flashlight in front of the participant's eye and ask the participant if they can see the light. If the participant can see the light, press Can See, and if the participant cannot see the light, press Can't See. When the screening is over, confirm that you see the result listed on the ODK form and press Next. If you have another eye screening to complete, have the participant pick up the string again so you can return to the 2-meter distance for the next eye screening. Only conduct the screening at 1 meter if you are prompted by the Visual Acuity app. If the participant completes the vision screening and has reduced vision in either eye, the ODK app will prompt you to repeat the screening in that eye or eyes using the pinhole occluder. The pinhole occluder mimics wearing glasses. Tell the participant which eye or eyes will need to be repeated. Have the participant flip down the pinhole flap on the occluder. Press Next on the phone to get to the launch screen for the repeated visual acuity screening. Confirm that the eye listed at the top of the screen is the same eye that the participant is using to see. When the participant is ready to begin, press Launch and repeat the screening in the same way as before. After conducting any pinhole screenings, confirm you see the result before pressing Next. You have completed the visual acuity screening with the participant.